Today, we're jumping into some seriously cool insights from entrepreneur Dan Martell. He's laid out 5 ways you can make money with AI. And get this, even if you're starting with absolutely nothing. All right, let's get right to it. What's the laziest way to make money with AI, especially when you're starting from scratch? Look, we're not talking about some magic button here. This is all about working smarter, not harder, and really letting the AI do the heavy lifting for you. So, what we're going to do is break down 5 very real, very tangible business ideas. And I want to be super clear here. These are not get rich quick schemes. Nope, these are practical, real world opportunities for pretty much anyone to start using AI to their advantage. Okay, let's dive into the countdown, starting with our first 3 ideas. Think of these as the most accessible side hustles you can basically start tomorrow. Coming in at number 5, we've got AI thumbnail design. You know those super compelling, clicky thumbnails you see all over YouTube? That's what this is. You can use AI tools like Midjourney to dream up the core images and then pop them into something like Canva to add the finishing touches that make people just have to click. So let's break this down. The cost to get started? Super low. The effort? Totally manageable. But the potential? That's where it gets really exciting. We're talking $200, maybe even $400 a day. Now, you might be asking, why so much? Well, it's simple. Pro YouTubers know that a killer thumbnail is everything, and they will gladly pay top dollar for designs that actually get clicks. Okay, so how do you actually get started? It's a pretty simple 3-step process. First, you've got to become a student of the game. Go analyze dozens of viral thumbnails in whatever niche you choose. See what works. Second, build yourself a swipe file, like a personal library of your favorite, most effective designs. And third, fire up ChatGPT to model those top performers and brainstorm some fresh, new ideas. All right, moving on to number 4, AI blog generation. And this isn't just about cranking out generic, boring articles. No way. We're talking about creating super specific, SEO-optimized content that helps real businesses build awareness and, find new customers. And the opportunity here is huge. Again, the cost to get in is low, and believe it or not, so is the effort. The potential is solid. You could be looking at up to $500 a day. But here's the really cool part, the cutting-edge angle. The big money isn't just in ranking on Google anymore. It's about helping businesses get their content ranked inside the AI language models, the LLMs themselves. And getting started here is just as simple. Step 1, model the best. Use a tool like SEMrush to find the top blogs in a niche and figure out what makes them tick. Step 2, use AI to whip up a portfolio of writing samples based on what you learned. And step 3, use specialized tools that can help that content rank everywhere that matters. Google, the LLMs, the whole shebang. Okay, number 3 is a really fascinating one. Faceless YouTube channels. I'm sure we've all seen these, right? Videos that tell an amazing story. They have great visuals, a professional voiceover, but you never actually see the person behind it. Well, AI can now pretty much automate that entire process, from writing the scripts to doing the voiceovers and even finding all the B-roll footage. Now, you'll notice the cost and effort here are a little higher. They're both medium. And that's because you'll need a few software subscriptions and you'll have to hone your storytelling skills. But trust me, the payoff is absolutely worth it. The potential is really high, with successful channels easily pulling in over $500 a day from ad revenue and affiliate sales. So what's the game plan? Here it is in 4 steps. 1, pick a niche with high ad rates, or what's known as high CPMs. That's basically how much advertisers are willing to pay. 2, use ChatGPT to workshop your scripts and really nail down your unique voice and style. 3, build your visual avatar, whether that's with stock footage or maybe even an AI-generated presenter from a tool like Synthesia. And 4, and this is the most important one, post consistently and always be iterating. Just aim to be 1% better with every single video you put out. All right, so we've covered the side hustles. Now it's time to level up. Let's get into the top 2 ideas. These are less like side gigs and more like full-blown, scalable business opportunities. And coming in at number 2, AI website building. Just stop and think about this for a second. There are 22 million small businesses in North America alone. And guess what? Pretty much every single one of them needs a website. With the no-code AI tools we have today, you can build incredible sites that used to cost thousands and thousands of dollars, and you can do it in a tiny fraction of the time. And you have got to check out this potential. It's literally described as massively high, and for a very good reason. We're talking $500 to $1,000 a day. The cost is low, the effort is medium while you're learning the ropes, but the demand is just constant. And the real secret? The big money comes from the upsells, things like SEO services, hosting, and setting up ongoing AI automations for your clients. And the game plan to get started is super clear. First, pick one no-code builder and just master it. Become the go-to expert. Second, use AI to generate all your assets, your custom copy from ChatGPT, your stunning visuals from Midjourney. And third, before you even try to sell anything, build 2 or 3 awesome example sites. Create a portfolio that's so good it's impossible to ignore. And here we are, the #1 laziest and, let's be honest, most lucrative way to make money with AI. And that is starting an AI automation agency. This is all about helping businesses use AI to simplify their day-to-day, streamline their operations, and just cut through all the complexity. It is, without a doubt, the hottest ticket in town right now. Now, the cost and effort here are both medium. Look, there's definitely a learning curve, but this is something anyone can learn. And the potential? It's the highest of all 5 ideas we've talked about, pushing up to $2,500 a day. So why is it so high? Because you're solving big, expensive problems for established businesses that have the budget to pay for real, impactful solutions. And this quote right here, it just perfectly sums up the opportunity. Automation isn't about replacing people. It's about freeing them to focus on what matters most. You see, it's a powerful mission. You're not there to take someone's job. You're there to free them from the boring, repetitive stuff so they can be more creative, more strategic, and do the high-impact work that really moves the needle. So where on earth do you begin? 1, and this is great, you can literally ask ChatGPT to give you a detailed 10-step plan to get started. 2, and this is so important, master one thing. Don't try to boil the ocean. Become the absolute best at automating, say, cold outreach or onboarding new clients. Specialize. And 3, join a community. Surround yourself with other people who are on the same journey. You'll learn so much faster. Okay, so at this point, you've got all these fantastic ideas bouncing around in your head, but you're probably thinking, that's great, but how do I actually find people to pay me for this? Well, that's where this next part comes in. This is a universal sales blueprint that works for almost every single one of these business models. It's called the audit to deal process, and it's a simple but incredibly powerful 4-step system. Step 1, pick a niche. Remember, the riches are in the niches. Don't try to be everything to everyone. 2, scrape leads. Build a super targeted list of potential clients. 3, now this is the magic step. Run a free audit for them. Record a quick Loom video showing them exactly how you can help. You're adding massive value upfront. And finally, step 4, make them an easy, irresistible offer to get your foot in the door, maybe a bonus or a guarantee. So let's bring it all home. What's the big takeaway here? You now have 5 distinct, really powerful AI-driven business ideas. But just as importantly, you have the 4-step blueprint to go out and land your very first client. You've got both the what and the how. Look, we've covered a ton of ground here, from designing thumbnails all the way up to full-scale automation agencies. And we've given you the exact sales blueprint to make it happen. So really, there's only one question left to ask. Which one of these AI opportunities are you going to explore first?